What is up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge. My mic's not on, Jay. Podcast that tells it like it is. Thanks for watching and being with us here on this Monday night. Jay from afar. College football playoff rankings tomorrow, but if you're a Sooner fan, go on right now to Twitter, or at least after the show, and watch the Unhitch the Wagons 8-minute, 38-second video. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's good. I just watched it right before the show, Jerb. So I always enjoy those on Mondays. They put them out every Monday after the game. They're always great. Man, there's a lot to talk about. Not even just, I see the Kiffin stuff in here. We'll talk about that. But, Jerm, let's start off with this one. We're going to start off with the unity. A lot of people put in the chat. I think before the season, if people were going to pick a game in the SEC that the game they would wear unity, it would be this one. I don't think this is a shock. I think there's a lot of fans I've seen. I don't know your opinion on. I haven't talked to you today.
You do know my opinion.
I could guess it, but people, because they're on this win streak, playing great, people think it's going to disrupt it. Listen very closely. It does not matter what uniforms OU wears.
Agreed.
It has 0.0 outcome of the game. Okay, so just wash it, forget about it. Don't try to make that. Oh no, what if OU doesn't play well because they're in unity?
That's not what was said. I can still hate the uniforms and say they have nothing to do with the game.
I'll say this about the uniforms. I don't like the specific unity uniforms. I like alternates. I'm not a fan of the unity ones. I don't think they're the greatest. I think there are a lot of people like them. I just don't personally like the unity ones. But it doesn't matter
in the grand scheme of things. I just don't like them. That's all I'm saying. I agree. Miguel Chavis was. I tell you what, if you watch the Unhitch the Wagons and you're not, and your hair's not standing on end, and you don't have goosebumps, you're not a Sooner fan. Period. End of story. You're not. And if you watch that stuff and act like BV's not it, he is in the locker room like the dude's unbelievable. The dude's unbelievable.
Yeah, there was something else I wanted to get to. Shoot. See if I can find it in here, Jerm. It was before the first comment I put. Let me see would you be surprised if Notre Dame is head of OU tomorrow? I would be a little bit surprised.
I'd
for
be
that.
shocked.
Yes. If you go off resumes, OU's is better. So I don't know why Notre Dame would be ahead, but we'll see what happens. You never know. Listen, if you're going to put everything and you're going to rely on the committee you don't know. The committee, there's no telling what they'll do tomorrow. No telling.
I thought it was pretty cool. And I think that there's some intent behind what Oklahoma did today. I don't know how much you've watched, Jay, on Twitter. OU is – I think it was Oklahoma football that put it out, but basically calling how much of a difference fans can make this weekend. Like, to me –
the Pack the Palace stuff, yeah.
They know what's at stake, Jay. They know that there could be some.
Do they live under a rock? Do they?
They don't always do that stuff, Jay. They don't always do that stuff, Jay.
Of course, they know what's at stake. Germ, this is the first time since. I'm gonna have to look it up. When was the last year OU ended the season with 2 home games and they win to make the playoffs?
It would have been under Riley, probably. I don't know if they were.
No, I think they went on they weren't home games. That's what I'm saying. This is
Ron, it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. Just go to Oklahoma football on Twitter.
Yeah, you'll find it. Hey, or you could probably search it. It's on YouTube, I think, too, probably.
What's up, Braden? I think the chances are about 45% that Bo Prabula plays.
It shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't, Jay.
So I do think this game, it's going to be a tight game. I'm not expecting OU to go out there and win by 15 or 20 points, are you?
15, I think they can. 2 touchdowns.
I think the line's about right.
I'm looking at about a 2-touchdown win. But look, the LSU game's announced. It's at 2:30. OU goes an entire season in the SEC, doesn't get one home night game in the SEC. It's okay. Garbage.
Hey, let me say something about it, though. I kind of blew a gasket earlier today when I saw it. But I was texting. I think I texted Hunter, too, about it. Hunter kind of changed my opinion on it a little bit. The fact of the matter is, LSU has had 6 night games this year. Okay, but even though OU's been on afternoon games, they've been in the ABC or ESPN time slot a lot. Which, when you want viewership,
it's a national game.
It's the national game. You'd rather play the 2:30 national game for viewership than you would a 7:30 on SEC Plus for viewers. I'm talking about for pure viewership. Fans, it's one thing wanting to be there, whatever. But for viewership, ABC, ESPN, you want to be on that. You go look at the numbers for the SEC this year and the viewership numbers. OU's up in the top 5 right now, I think, of the SEC because their games are being televised in those good time slots. So I kind of see both sides of it, really.
I haven't really watched Kirk Herbstreit with Joey Galloway. I'm not a fan of Joey Galloway.
I'm glad he brought
the dog stuff on Twitter is. I mean, on TikTok's unbelievable. I'm at the Discord. I can't, Jay.
Well, I'm actually glad Sooner Fan put this in there today. I was driving a lot today, and I had that podcast going. I know exactly what he's talking about. I almost was like, is this real with how much he was cussing? It was
really
F-bomb, D. I mean, you name the word. He went on this rant about SEC bias, how people think he has SEC bias. It was a lot. I was surprised by it. Because he usually does. I usually don't hear him do that. He was pretty ticked off about the SEC bias stuff. I actually love that podcast, and I think they do a really good job. And I like Kirk Herbstreit a lot. He was just pretty upset. You could tell he was pretty upset based on the explicitives he was throwing out.
Braden doesn't like him. Anyone saying, "Oh, you can't run the ball," is wrong. Now, Colin, I would say they haven't had a lot of success running the ball at times, and they don't commit to it. But one reason they don't commit to it is, one, I don't think they feel like they can do it much, and where they need to do is running the quarterback more. Now, Ron says he can tell us one thing: the stadium's going to be crazy Saturday at 11. And I personally think it helps that it's Missouri coming into town. They're the better of the two teams remaining. They're ranked higher. There's more of a hate for Missouri for whatever reason.
What's old Big 12, Jerm? Old Big 12.
Yeah.
They've always kind of had something against each other. Let's see. What's up? This is something we have to talk about because
is he going to be on the report?
Well, I was listening to Plank a little bit this morning. And he was talking about it. He's maybe a little bit concerned because he got banged up. You don't know how he's going to. He came back in the fourth quarter. That's a positive. You don't know if he went out to get retaped up, and that's why he went out and came back in. But regardless, he's banged up. That you could use that term because he went out of the game and came back in. Torrey Blaylock, is he banged up? Kind of looks like it.
His vision's just not very good, Jay.
Taylor Tatum, obviously banged up, hasn't played. Barnes may be the healthiest, but is he even available?
Are you saying Jade Knott's playing this week?
No, absolutely not.
Or is it going to be Gabe Sawchuk?
As Dari Nokla said today, Jaden Knott is cashing that check and leaving. That's what he's doing. He pretty much called it out on the radio.
So would Gabe Sawchuk be the third guy?
I would guess, unless you're going to pull Barnes out of what he's doing, or the red shirt thing or what, Jerem. I don't know. You really need extra on Blaylock just to finish the season. Hopefully they can stay healthy because it's not a good situation right now. Running back going that deep and not playing, it's not good.
Now,
not good at all.
Ronnie, there's some concern there because anytime your offense is sputtering, and OU's has, and likely will, you leave yourself very, very open to close games. And when you have close games, you leave yourself very vulnerable to being in a one-score game where one play changes the entire outcome of the game, and that's where OU's at.
Yeah, OU right now offensively is at a position where you look at it as a fan, because this is a fan channel. It's got to have you a little bit uneasy because they haven't really been able to put anybody away. So that's the one thing. As I looked at the last two games, you got everything in your favor. Win and you make playoffs. Home games. Defense playing great. Let me say this, Jerm. If they are to get it together offensively the next 2 weeks, they can make a special run. If they can put something together offensively. Will they? Can they? I'm not sure they can. I think after 10 games, aren't they kind of what they are offensively, though? 10 games in, when you think that's what they are?
Yes, but it can win games. It cannot lose you games. I'll say that. Defense can win in the game. Offense can lose in the game, or lack of offense. There was a comment. Here it is, Jay. Talking about Barnes getting hurt. Has Barnes officially reached the count where he can't play anymore for redshirt?
I thought he'd first 4 games, right?
That's what I
thought. Undefeated. So before anybody can complain about it, they're undefeated in these uniforms.
Correct.
And
I can still complain about it, Colin. I don't like them. Can't see the numbers. Can't see the player names. They're not good for spectators.
Hey, this is a great comment by Buster Gaming here. Great comment. It's the timing of the penalties.
Bad.
And the play calls. It's the timing. That you're dead right, Buster. I mean, that's the problem. It's bad penalties, and maybe some of the play calls at certain times are just, it's bad timing of it. Now, there was some the other day that I thought, okay, they're getting something together here, and then the drive. This offense cannot overcome penalties, man. It can't, even 5-yard penalties like a killer for this offense.
Yeah, and hey, Mateer in the post practice interview today, he said this very, very often. He says things like, I don't need to be perfect. I just got to make the right things. But it's almost like he's worried about being perfect. And when you say that in an interview, you think about it. I think he needs to let loose and play the freaking game and stop worrying about being perfect or all this stuff. Play football. He's better at that way. Hey.
Yeah, but Jerm, when they've kind of brought him back, and they've been a little more conservative, they haven't turned the ball over either. He has 1 turnover in the last 4 games.
Yeah, he's played better as far
now,
as that.
Granted, 2 touchdown passes, not very good, but
no. Corks, I agree with you. I mentioned last night, I was very adamantly upset about Kobe McKenzie not returning that fumble or getting on the ball. But there are 2 or 3 plays. He stopped their running back about 1 yard or 2 short of the line to gain with its tackle, and it held him to 3rd or 4th downs. Those are big plays. Those are big plays.
Sorry, man.
You get up at 3 a.m.?
I got up freaking early today. It's hit me, man. Hey, let's talk about something kind of off subject for a minute, because I've seen it in here a few times. The Lane Kiffin stuff. The only reason I want to bring it up is, have you been following along today at all?
No, I don't want to.
No, the reason I bring it up is it's kind of very odd. Like, he's making tweets about it's weird. I mean, it's a weird deal. Like, he's responding to people on Ole Miss, like the Egg Bowl, and he's like, spot the ball. Like,
Jay, I see people talking about the Kobe versus Owen Heineke. Owen Heineke didn't play his best game.
That was probably one of his worst games, Jeremy. He missed
Correct.
a couple of critical tackles. And yeah,
they're both very valuable to this team.
Oh, for sure. You need them. Hey, the depth of they play, you need all those guys.
Yeah, now Virginia Tech goes and gets James Franklin.
I think that's I think it's a really good hire.
Great hire.
I think it's a really good hire for Virginia Tech.
Excellent hire.
And he was the one I had penciled in as going there. So I'm 1 for 1. I got 3 more to go. Right now, Kiffin's a little late. I thought he was going to announce yesterday, but he's a little bit late. He'll be soon. A little bit late. So Ron, he said you should take it.
Thrown a lot of tutties. They haven't scored a lot.
Hey, let's talk about this for a second. OU's offense, Jeremy. I'm going to give you 3 choices. You tell me, and this is for the chat too. Rank them in order of biggest problem for the offense, okay? John Mateer, Arbuckle's scheme, talent on offense? Rank them.
Number 1 is John Mateer's lack of pocket awareness. Number 2 is Arbuckle's scheme. 3 is talent.
You got talent as the least?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't go downfield, but part of that's a scheme and part of that's Mateer. He leaves the pocket.
That's a combined. That's a combined.
I just sent you a message. I'm about to take a call here in a minute.
Cool, man.
Cool, man. Man. I'm making a call about the unities. I don't like the unities. It doesn't have any effect on the game, I agree, but I don't like the unities. I don't like them. Road dogs. Road dogs. Road dogs. How can you not run through a wall right now for BB? Did you hear him in this unhitch the wagon? Unbelievable, man. Jeez. Unbelievable. People act like this guy ain't it. He's a head football coach. He's not just a coordinator. He's a head football coach. I'll be back. I got to make a call.
Go take a call. Go take a call. Chill out. Jeez, man. Scream and yell for a minute and then leave. Typical. Anyway, unity better than throwbacks. Disagree. Great God. And you know what? Here's the great thing about unity uniforms or any alternate uniforms. It is all opinionated. Listen, I can love unity uniforms, and I could be talking to Jen, and Jen could hate them. Mark could love them. Gray God could hate them. I could love the throwbacks, and Corks could hate them, and Kyle could love them. Hey, it's all opinion. It doesn't matter. It has no effect on the game at all. Okay? Just go win the game. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you the reasons why I don't like them. I don't like them because you can't read the numbers very well. You can't read it on there. That's a personal fan thing. I can't read the numbers. Not that I need to. I know who the players are, but I'm just saying. I'd rather them be black instead of charcoal gray, anthracite. I'd rather them be all black. If you're going to go alternate, baby. Go alternate. Yeah, I can't read him, man. Can't read, man. I hate the unity ones. Hey, real quick, Joe, you got to understand, a lot of time these are chosen before the year, okay? And I'm going to ask everybody this question. A lot of you guys, you are in different situations. You can kind of compare with this, but if you're coaching a team, you are the leader of the team, and your players love to wear an alternate uniform, and recruits love it when they get to try on these anthracite uniforms or the throwback uniforms. Why the heck would you not wear them some? You're not wearing them every week. It's literally 1 week against a scrub team. You do a throwback, and then one other game later in the year against an SEC team, you do a unity. That's all they're doing every year. And I know, listen, if the players like it, go for it. By all means, man. This is a player's game. I mean, if they like it, bingo. Let them wear them. Gotta wear the alts. Everybody wears alts. I mean, everybody. Personally, I don't like how Oklahoma took the hard to kill from Kirby's postgame. I need to watch the interviews from tonight. Somebody was going to ask about that. I don't know if that's where they took it from. I think that's kind of been a mantra from a few SEC teams for a while. But I don't know. I don't know exactly, Mark. I'd have to hear it. Hey, I'll open up the phone lines here. Let me get them going. Jackson, asking for him. Get him in here for you guys. Hey, check out the FanStop, thefanstop.com. Code SURGE, 10% off your first 3 months. They'll be having some new merch on there coming up soon. They also have some Sooner Surge merch that'll be coming up very soon. But check them out at thefanstop.com. I mean, great people, great products, great prices. Thefanstop.com. We'll have our first call on the line. I think it's Jackson already. Jackson, what's up?
What's up, Jay? Hey, I don't know whenever Germ's going to join back, so I might not get his anything that he's gonna say back to what I'm gonna say. But watching the Alabama game on Saturday, and this is even something that I think Eichert had said on after the Alabama game whenever they filmed their stuff. And to me, it's just in the run blocking, who is teaching Michael Fasusi to do these weird hops whenever he's blocking? I don't know if you even saw that on the
Pass
broadcast.
blocking?
No, in the run game.
I don't know. I didn't see it on the broadcast. I don't know. I'm not an offensive
It's
line coach, so
but it stands out. It's like he's like jumping from the defensive end up to the linebacker. It's so weird.
I'm
And
not sure on
I
that.
don't I don't know if that's something that they're having him do so he doesn't get a holding penalty. If that's a Bill Bedenbow thing,
Hold
but
up, real quick. Hey, Bill, what's up, man?
oh my gosh,
Hey,
Jay.
BB, man, good to hear from you. How's the line looking this week? Hey, question. Watching some film today, noticed Fasusi was hopping to the middle on run plays. Is that something you're coaching him, or are you? Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah, just checking, man. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow, BB. Yeah, appreciate it, man.
No,
He said that is not something that is
Wait,
not
what
something
did I
you're
just
teaching.
miss? I hear someone on the phone with BV.
tell it, Jay.
Nothing.
What happened?
You didn't miss anything.
Who are you
No,
talking to?
Bill Bedenbow.
Bill
No big
Bedenbow.
deal.
I hang up with BB and you call BB?
Yeah. Hey.
But no, Jay. But I
What
was
else,
telling
Jackson?
you that because it's the first time I've ever seen an offensive lineman do that ever, and
Do
it's
what?
just so.
Bunny
But
hop.
Fasusi, every single time he decides to block somebody in the run game, he like hops from the defensive end down to the linebackers. I don't know if you noticed that. That's even what Iker said. I saw it on the broadcast.
Hang on.
I don't
It's
care if
so
he.
weird.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah. What's up? Ask Jackson if he wants to come coach.
Dude, I have so much more
Nah,
to
it's all right.
say.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
Jackson.
what?
I don't care if he army crawls, bunny hops, twerks, you name it. I don't care what he does if he gets to the second
Twerks.
level.
Whoa.
Whatever he does to get to the second level, I don't care what it is.
No, but I'm saying it's just
He can do the cha-cha slide or twerk all the way down there. I don't care.
But
Get to the second level and hit someone.
But it seems like to me that's the difference between 3 yard runs and 5 yard runs.
It
Because
is.
Jaron Kanik is not blocking the defensive end, and that's the dude that's making the tackle. So I don't understand why that's happening. But guess what? I'm not a coach. I don't get paid $1.5 or whatever, $1 million to freaking coach a football game. I mean, I guys, I don't know anything to be honest. But I'm just saying
You
it's
don't have to tell
something
us.
weird.
Was
Okay,
this?
dude.
Hey, real quick, Jackson. Was this something that was happening all the time?
Yes, like yes.
I'll have to go back and watch. I'll have
I
to watch
saw
the
it
game.
at least.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'm so
Five-
confused on what we're talking.
There was 5 to 10 plays where I saw it happening from Fasusi. It's so weird. And then also, I want to say, why does the offense play so conservative all the time? It feels like
Okay, I've
Well,
got
I'll
an
tell you
answer to
why.
that.
I'll tell you why. If you watch any NFL teams with
it's like
great
we're just gonna
defenses,
settle for a field goal instead of scoring a touchdown. Like, let's just do that.
no, I don't think they're settling. I think they're playing conservative because they feel like they have a great defense. Now,
But sometimes you need to take chances and trust your defense that those things aren't going to come back to hurt you.
how did that work against Texas?
Well,
it wasn't because they
John
took
was
chances.
not even close to healthy at all.
Jackson, it's a couple of things. One, I think there's some concern about turning the ball over. Two, I think BV, this is my personal opinion, that BV has gone to Arbuckle and said, I would love 5 to 8 minute drives that ends with points.
Yeah, but to me, I don't like that.
Well,
I know, but listen, you got to play. You also got to play to the strengths of the
team. And another thing, Jackson, when your quarterback leaves the pocket and doesn't let things develop, it's an issue. You can't go down the field.
Get to that. Absolutely. John Mateer leaves the pocket after his first read. It's like what Jackson Arnold would do.
Let me ask you this, Jackson. At the end of the game, who are you? Were you glad the defense was on the field, or did you want the offense out there trying to go score to win it?
The defense.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay, Jay, that's what every OU fan would say too. They want the defense on the field. But I'm just saying, it makes no sense why the offense it seems like they lack aggressiveness down the field. They
I
never throw
agree,
it deep.
Jackson. I'm with you
Don't
on
throw it
that.
deep to
Listen,
Satania. Don't throw it deep to Burks ever. Don't ever give
hey,
Giovanni Gibson, who's 6'5", a chance on a 50-50 ball that's inbounds. To
hey,
me,
I'm with you. I want them to be a
it
little
does
more
not.
aggressive, but I
It
don't want it to really. If they're going to be aggressive and it leads to
yeah.
turnovers, that's not a good combo either. I
And
want them to be more aggressive. But
I'm gonna say this statement, and then I'll hop off this call. On
hop off like Fasusi
on
hops.
Saturday, guys, Jaden Ott may have to get 10 carries.
Get out! Get it! Bye! Get out of here! Get out of here!
Jaden Ott has cashed in a check. He's done.
Wow. We went from hopping Fasusi. Went from hopping Fasusi to.
This
all right, let's get to
is a
Steeler, man.
bad
What's
take.
up, Steeler, man?
Wait, this is a bad
What's up,
take about
Steeler,
Giovanni Gibson. Giovanni Gibson had 2 pretty big catches. I think he's finding a little bit of a stride, Jay.
I would hate to interrupt that. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
What's up, man?
So first off, I think Jackson's question about the offense is something I've been thinking about a little bit, and I wonder is John Mateer so worried about repeating the Texas game at this point, because that was nearly embarrassing for him. Honestly, I think there's an element of fear of he can't take a shot unless he thinks he's going to turn it over, and then also that's why he's bailing out, because he's also worried about turning it over, fumbling in that. So I think that's a big thing. So I noticed something last night. I wanted to ask Germ, is that a Steph Curry shirt on your wall? Because I feel that's sacrilegious to a Thunder fan. Other side.
Yeah, this is my son's room.
Well, wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
I didn't even see it up there.
Wait, didn't he wear Missouri gear too, your son?
Just a second. I'll get it down. Just a second.
Wait, then I think his son wears Missouri gear too.
Cool. I thought I saw that last night, and I wanted to kind of poke at him a little bit about that. So my one thing that I wanted to call in and talk about, so everybody is excited, as am I, that we beat Alabama. Everybody's excited, saying that we've built to this and that it's been a long time coming. My argument isn't that this is the test. My argument is the next 2 weeks is the test. Great argument. We beat Texas a couple years ago. What happened after that? We lost 2 games we had no business losing. Winning big games isn't exactly a new thing for BV. It's the sustained success after that, and not just saying, all right, mission accomplished, when there's still more to do. So I think that for people that are saying that it's built up to this and, this is it, we're here, we're finally here, I would argue until we beat both Missouri and LSU, let's hold off on that.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. And if you watch it, have you seen the Unhitch the Wagons that was released tonight?
I haven't yet. I need to check that out.
You got to go watch it, because BV, after the game, he's all excited, like out of his mind. But he said no one's anointing anyone at 8-2. You're not anointed at 8-2. So I only say that because he knows exactly what to be saying right now. And then you got OU Media putting out today about the call out to the fans to get there. Like, BV knows that there is much more to come, and everyone needs to get on board and keep the momentum. You can't settle. You can't get complacent because it's Mizzou coming into town. But he also was quick to say, who was the last SEC team to come in here and beat Bama? And SEC home winning streak is over. So he gave him kudos, but he also threw caution to the wind.
Yeah, because that's the part that gets me, is we finally had the big moment, right? Beating Tennessee was huge, Alabama even bigger. But then we've been here before where we beat kind of somebody where we kind of weren't supposed to, or we're finally, kind of climbing that hill. And then I worry that, it's going to be such a big, wow, we're finally here moment. And not to mention, both of these schools have been a thorn in our side repeatedly over the years. I know we have a lot of hate for Missouri, but if you look at it, there's so many more reasons to hate LSU because of the things that they've done to us in very killer moments. So just, now, it is what it is.
Wouldn't you say, though, Steeler man, if there was a team to finish it the right way and not be complacent, it would be this team, because of guys like R. Mason Thomas, they've got leadership, it seems like, and another guy that I know people are quick to bash him because he hasn't been great. John Mateer in the locker room is a very good leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing, to Steelerman's point, Jeremy, you also have not one person on that team that has had a chance to play for the playoffs. So this is a new thing. I mean, this is very new for these guys. You got to see how they're going to react. And I think here's the thing: if they play well Saturday, I think they'll play well against LSU. I think this is the one. I think this is because it's coming off the 2 big wins.
That's fair.
I think this would be the one that you really got to kind of hone in on. I think if you get this one, you got one more. I think you finish it off. But this one's tricky spot.
This one is tricky, and I'm worried about it because our running game's compromised. I mean, let's just be real. We got 2 running backs that are hurt, and then Jackson's insane argument. Last thing is, man, you guys got to chill out on the alternate thing. You guys got to chill out on the alternate thing.
I'm with you.
Here's why: because I know that we have a rich tradition at OU, and I agree. Like that is part of what makes OU so great. But these kids want to be a part of the now,
I agree.
right? That is a big thing. And the Unity uniforms, while they suck, and everyone should agree with that because they're objectively bad. If we were to come up with like Oregon does, where they have their own alternate every year, I'm telling you, kids would love that because they love having their own, like, this is their one alternate that they had, right? That was part of team 133, team 134 and whatnot. So that's my thing. But I agree with you guys that like the rich traditions and the OU, that's why we love them. I just think that old people tend to go a little harsher on the alternates than they should. That's
Jeremy's
wait. Don't say Jeremy.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, Stiller man, you say chill. You just had the exact same take I have. I hate him.
He just say he didn't.
I hate him. I don't care if the guys love him. Fine, do it. I hate him.
So if there was a good alternate, would you like it? Let's say you had a black and red one that people make clamoring for years.
If
OU came out in all black,
you would hate it. You only want their normal uniforms, Jeremy.
I don't like these because you can't read them. I just don't like the color thing. But it doesn't matter. I agree the players like them, but I can still say I hate them. Just
That's
like
fair.
you just said you didn't like them.
Yeah, but he's the point of the alternates is what he's saying you need to get over with.
These specific ones I dislike. But let's say they did remember the Tennessee ones where they were all black, but then the orange, if you just replace the orange with the red, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Now, another thing before we get to Cork, Stiller, man.
When you got here.
No, before we get to, I want to ask you this because would you agree OU would never wear them against Bama?
Probably not.
They're never going to wear them against Bama or Texas. Why?
Well,
why would they never wear them against Bama or Texas?
I think it's less unlikely than it used to be because we're in the same conference.
They'll never do it.
You would never do it against Michigan because we don't play in the same conference like we
I'll
talked about earlier.
shave my head totally bald if they ever wear alternates against Texas or Bama. It won't happen.
Well, they actually did against Texas. Remember the patch and the little gold thing?
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Big 12
I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so
All right,
much.
man.
Let's let other people get on here. See ya.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Stiller. Hey, Jeremy, Big 12 title game, they were Rough Riders against Texas.
They did the title game.
Shake your head now.
They did, Jay. I love those Rough Riders.
Hey,
I love those Rough Riders.
Hey, Jen, I'm confused by this, but
well, I appreciate the super reasons to her earlier comment, Jay.
I don't know what comment. She's going to put it back in.
Let me go find them. Let me go find them while you get the Corks.
Corks, what's up?
Yeah, I'm not going to criticize anything this year. It's been pretty good overall. But I was thinking in one season, sadly, we lost to Texas, so it doesn't make it elite. But in one season, we have beaten Michigan, Auburn, Alabama, and Tennessee.
That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty damn good, if you ask me.
That's pretty good.
Whether it's now or historically, that's pretty dang good.
Hey, that's 4 ranked wins. If they win Saturday against Missouri 5, they will be the only team, I believe, in college football with 5 ranked wins this year.
I think we have to win to get in the playoffs.
Oh, I agree.
I'm telling you now, Eastern Media is going to put Notre Dame in no matter what.
Yeah, they are.
And then they were showing. I actually watched college football final, I guess. And there are a lot of teams with only 1 or 2 losses. So I don't think we can go in at 9-3, even with all these.
You got to win out. You got to win out. Of course, I'm with you.
I wanted to comment on, in my opinion, the first half, the refs were really holding us back. I think we could end up blowing them out by 2 or 3 touchdowns by the first half if we didn't have so many pedestrian calls.
There are some bad calls. The worst one was the face mask or the hand of the helmet to Mateer.
Yeah, like they called that one on they called a block on Helms. I guess it's legit. I don't know what the rules are anymore. But then
Yeah, he
David
didn't hit him
Stone,
very hard. Yeah.
right? Stone pushes his guard. I think it was the guard all the way up to the QB, and then the center puts his helmet in his ribs. I thought that's it used to be called clipping, but I don't know what it calls it. I don't know. I thought you can't go
Blocking the
high
back.
low anymore.
Oh, cut block, chop block, right?
Yeah,
Chop
there you
block,
go. Chop block.
Chop block.
Yeah, I thought that's a chop block, is it not?
Should be, I thought.
Or does
But
it
they
have to
didn't
be
even
below
have
the
him
hip?
engaged low.
Well, no, he was engaged high, and the guy hit him low.
Which one are you talking
The
about?
secondary guy. I don't
okay,
remember.
okay. I was
Stone
thinking about
pushed
the
his
other one.
guard all the way back to the QB.
Yeah.
I mean, he pushed him back like 10 yards, and another guy hits him with his helmet. I don't know. It used to be spearing, I think, way back when.
Spearing
I
is
don't
what
know
it
the
was.
rules
Yes,
anymore.
yes.
But the holding call on Fasusi is
It was
absolutely
terrible.
ridiculous.
Terrible.
And there were holds all night by them, and they didn't get it. Oh, you didn't get a single one.
Yeah. And I wanted to comment on the offense. It's not good, and we still can't run the ball. That's going to hurt us somewhere in the next two games or in the playoffs if we make it. This defense, as great as it's been, it's going to bend and break eventually. Offense going to have to show up.
Yeah,
I
and
agree. Offense got to get better.
Maybe the night where, man, against Ole Miss, the defense wasn't elite, and the offense at least scored 26 that game, didn't they? So maybe there's some complimentary football coming up. I hope so.
Yeah, you got to. The only good thing is the offense hasn't played good this year, so maybe if they do in the playoffs, we can make a little run.
Oh, that's
if
what
they
I'm
get
hoping.
to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I just hope we beat LSU this year. We need to get rid of that curse. There's four programs that's probably owned us historically. Obviously, Notre Dame dominates us historically. It's ridiculous. I think it's 8-2 for them against us. Miami because of the 80s. LSU. I can't remember the other one. Oh, USC.
USC.
Those are a kryptonite. Hopefully we can kill one of them this year and get that over with.
Two of the four you just said could be OU's opponent in the first round.
Notre Dame or USC?
Notre Dame or USC. That's correct.
If OU gets there, yeah.
If OU gets there and if they get there.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Corks. I always appreciate the tradition, man. Always appreciate
it.
Bringing up the Eastern media and the tradition. Hey, this is what Jen was referring to, Jay. I tried to show it and you moved off of it. Thanks, Jen, for the super. Jen is saying she thinks the problem is broader than OC and quarterback because they're different now and it's some of the same stuff. Now, I will say, Corey put it on here earlier. Mateer in the post-practice interview talked about he's moving around too much, and he's going to fix it. I like to see that. I like to hear.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Mateer talking about how he's moving around too much.
Well, you would hope that.
And what Stillerman brought up was right. Before the Texas game, he wasn't. He throws the 3 picks in the Texas game. I think all 3 of them were from the pocket. And then he started belling.
Yeah. Got to get it fixed. Got to get it figured out somehow.
Guys, check out the Fan Stop at thefanstop.com. Sign up for your team's Start of the Month club. Use code SURGE. You'll get 10% off your first 3 months. Those bad boys are shipped free of charge, and it's a new design each and every month. Thefanstop.com would make elite, great Christmas gifts. I got to bring something up, Jay. I got to bring something up. First off, Konnichiwa from Japan, Juan Blero. Did you read the article on Sooners Illustrated?
Me?
No. I think it was on 3 or Sooners Illustrated. I'm not sure exactly which, but it didn't talk about Joe John Finley.
Oh, are you talking about Kevin Wilson?
Yes.
That was on 3.
Kevin Wilson. People have been asking on here, what's Kevin Wilson even do? What's he doing? Well, apparently, he gave a speech before the Tennessee game that had everyone all in. So they let him speak, and apparently all ears were turned and engaged. So whatever he said worked. And there's a lot of respect for Kevin Wilson from the coaches to the players. They just know he's got credibility.
Now they just got to get the offense and go in the right direction, Jeremy.
Well, there's one way the offense has been in the right direction.
What would
In
that
fact, I would take 150 to 200 yards passing every game with no turnovers.
be? Well, 150 to 200 is different than 130. They threw for 130 last
Number
game.
of plays they ran was bad the other
I mean,
day.
if you're going to round up 70 yards, I'll take that any day.
It was 18 yards, buddy. 150. 150.
You said 200.
150 to 200.
Okay, so you said 200. They threw
Don't
for
act like
130.
Bama's pass defense is trash, dude.
I'm not. Definitely not.
It's ridiculous.
I think Tennessee will win this game, and I think Tennessee will beat Vanderbilt. What do you think, Jerm? Does Florida get them? You think Tennessee wins that one? I think Tennessee's going to win.
Tennessee beats Florida
this week, and I think they win. They beat Vandy at home. I think they win out.
I've got a hot take, and I think this is accurate. If Tennessee wins at Florida, then they will beat Vandy. If Tennessee loses to Florida, I think they'll lose to Vandy.
Oh, wow.
They're either going 2-0 or 0-2, in my opinion.
What if you have to drive 90 yards to win the game? I mean, I don't think Sooner fans would be just thrilled about that right now, Benjamin.
They've done it this year. What, Auburn was the biggest one?
90 yards to win the game?
It wasn't 90, but it was probably 60, 70-yard drive when they were down, Jay.
Yeah, they did early on. They had some drives.
What a massive win that ended up being.
Every win's huge. I mean,
every win's huge.
Tomorrow night, playoff rankings come out. Okay?
Yes.
It looks like it's going to be, 7:30-ish? Because it's in between the two basketball games, so there's no specific time. Just everyone know, there's no specific time. You have two basketball games that's sandwiched in between them. It'll come out tomorrow. I think OU's ahead of Notre Dame. I actually think they might do something. Now, I think they'll go like Notre Dame at 10, Alabama 9, OU 8. It's kind of where I'm thinking. What do you think?
I think OU's at 8.
It's kind of crazy, though. You're the 11th ranked team. You beat the number 4 team. You only move up to 8. But with what's in front of you, you can't go anywhere else.
How far does Bama drop?
To 8 to 9. You agree?
They have to be behind OU. I saw some people today mention that there could be a way that Bama's ahead of OU. That's unbelievable.
You saw people that don't know what they're talking about.
Well,
okay?
you say head-to-head shouldn't matter.
Oh, my gosh. I'm about ready to jump through this screen.
Do it.
Why do you do that and turn your camera off? Dude, you are so, childish.
Do it, Jay.
You're so childish, man.
Bring it. Come through the camera.
You put words into people's mouths, man.
Do it.
If you'll go back and listen, I said head-to-head doesn't always matter in the committee's eyes. Hence, if a game is played in week 2, they always don't take it in consideration in week 11. Now, they do take it in consideration, I would think, when you just beat him yesterday.
Okay.
I think that matters when you just played him. Hey, Germ, give it to me. Bring it to me right now. Bring it to me. Bye.
Why are you whispering? Why are you whispering, dude? Is it time for a little ASMR?
No.
I'll be nice, Juan Blero, but let me tell you one thing. Notre Dame hadn't beaten a darn team. Nobody, and I mean nobody, have they beaten. Period. End of story. Mez scoring defense, OU 9, Bama 13, Mizzou 25. And I got another thing for you. The best thing BV said all night. One shot, one kill. It was, did you hear that, Jay? He goes, one shot, they go, one kill. One shot, one kill.
It was good. It was good
Dude,
stuff, man.
I got chills and they're multiplying.
Is it cold where you're at? You're inside, aren't you?
Correct.
What do you have your air on in your house or your heat? I mean,
what do you mean? I'm not cold.
You have a beanie on.
I love wearing beanies, bruh.
But they're worn to cover your ears when you're cold. Is it cool to wear a beanie?
Hey, Jay, do you know what hand jive is?
Yeah.
It's from Grease Lightning. Hey, anyone still want to say Satania's mid? Pretty good player.
Hey, let's get to trivia, Jerm.
Hey, but before we get to trivia, before we get there, Jay, there was a play in rewatching the game that was a touchdown for OU.
If they what?
If Mateer could have got it, it was a tutty. It was a tutty of all tutties, and it would have been a huge moment.
I'm waiting.
The intentional grounding call.
If he waits a little bit and throws it to Satania,
Satania had juked
he
the
had come
linebacker.
open. He had come open, yeah.
It was a tutty.
Yeah, he panicked. He panicked, dude, in that scenario.
Tutty.
If he had waited just a little bit and he had Satania, well, I agree on that. Let's get a trivia, Jeremy.
Speaking of trivia, check out Sugar 66. I got 918 answering the trivia today because I'm taking 918 to the field every single time. Guys, Sugar 66. Go to their Facebook page. Check them out. Wide variety of all kinds of desserts. It's a great time of year for desserts. Who cares about your weight? This is the time of year you eat, you watch football, and you just fantasize about the Sooners in the playoffs. Oh, wait, it's not fantasy. It's happening. This is real life. Realistic. It's in the air. Sugar 66, 918, Mother Road Market, Tulsa. What's your trivia, Jay?
OU, Missouri, 2006. OU intercepts.
Was that Booger Daniels?
OU intercepts 3 balls, okay, on Chase Daniel.
Chase Daniel.
Okay? Marcus Walker gets a pick. Lindy Holmes gets a pick.
Lindy.
Who got the third pick?
Marcus Walker and Lindy. Hey, Jay, who was the quarterback that got drafted by the Jaguars in the Missouri?
That would be
Gabbert.
Yeah, Blaine Gabbert. But who
Blaine
was number 12?
Gabbert.
Who was number 12? Brad Smith. Didn't he get drafted?
Brad Smith. I'm not sure if he got drafted. Was it Reggie Smith, Jay?
That's a great guess. It's not it.
Oh, 918's not here.
I haven't seen him in it tonight, Jerm.
Oh, wow. No one will probably get it.
Lofton. Nope. Reggie Smith was really good. Not Lofton.
Ron says Rufus, number 42.
Not it, but he's doing well on this staff, on this defensive staff.
918 is here.
And do you think he got it?
Yes.
He got it. Do you remember his first name, Jerm?
I want to say Zach Latimer, but that wasn't
Zach Latimer.
Oh, it is?
Zach Latimer. Good job.
918. It's like trivia comes up. He hadn't been on the show all night, apparently. Shows
it's
up.
Like that. Hey, you know what it is? Do you know the GIF where the guys hide behind the bushes?
Is it GIF or GIF?
That's 918. 918 is hiding behind the bushes when somebody says he's not here. He's like, Latimer.
He got it out of the woodwork, man. Dude,
underrated.
It's going to be a fun week.
Underrated.
Jay, my hate for Missouri is comparable to my hate for Texas. It's not there, but it's close.
Yeah.
Look, I went to the game in Columbia. I went to College Game Day when they were there. We went to the game when they were in Columbia. My son's 16 right now. He was probably 4 or 5 years old. We got spit on. We were riding a bus. We get people just hammering the butt. Like, it was terrible, the fans there. And ever since then, Jay, there's been this hate inside me for this team. And hate's a strong word. Strongly dislike.
Yeah. Very strong word for sports specifically. Hey, I got a question before we end it tonight. I'd love to know Sooner fans' answer to this. I thought about it earlier today when I was driving, listening to sports stuff. I was driving, and it came to my mind. I thought I'm going to ask this tonight on the show. So here we go. I want opinions here. This team hits freaking hard. They knock helmets off, chin straps, mouthpieces come flying out. They hit very hard. In particular, players like Powers, Boganowski, okay? What came to mind was, who would you say, as far as Oklahoma in the past, as far as smallest in stature, but hardest hitter? Do you remember? I think Gabe Lindsey would lay you out. He was pretty good.
You talking about Gabe Lynn?
Gabe Lynn. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Gabe Lynn could hit.
Who would you say, though?
Average is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, average, but he was the obvious answer, but I wanted more. I wanted other ones. Average is the obvious answer, but see, I don't. Now Bronson says Bowman. I don't.
Gabe Lynn from the 918 Jinx was pretty. Yeah, Roy Williams, obviously.
Gabe. Oh my gosh, there it is.
Definitely not Bookie. Turner Yell, I guess.
I mean Roy Williams, but I just considered him.
Tony Jefferson was bigger though. Hey Jay.
Pearson, but he just didn't play a whole lot, Colin.
No, he was all talk. And his dad did all the talking for him. Hey, do you know why my distaste and my dislike for Missouri's always so high?
Why?
You ever seen the motorcycle movie with
Old Dogs?
William Macy?
Old
John
Dogs?
Travolta?
I think it's called Old Dogs.
Tim Allen?
Yeah.
Wild Hogs is what it's called, not Old Dogs.
Old Dogs, Wild Hogs. What's the difference?
I'll tell you why I hate Missouri. They're like the Del Fuegos. They're posers. They're posers. What has this team done? What have they done, Jason? You got to go back to when they played against Kansas at Arrowhead many years ago, where they had any kind of national, like, they're posers. And if OU lets a poser come into Norman, Oklahoma and knock them out of the playoff, I'll be losing my mind. I'll lose my mind, Jay.
There'll be a lot of Sooner fans losing their mind if that happens.
If you let a poser come in here, BV against Eli Drinkwitz, what are we doing?
Fair to say that, is this comment fair? If you lose one of these last two games, you don't deserve to make the playoff.
Yes, it's fair.
Okay.
I don't get the Missouri. I don't get it. What have they done?
Well, for Jeremy, 9 and 10 win seasons for Missouri is really good. Yeah,
That's my point.
By the way, did you see Auburn is benching their quarterback?
They are?
Because they want him to be that he can't play another game. He has to they want him to redshirt.
So Arnold's going to play this week?
Arnold or Deuce Knight will play against Mercer and then against Bama.
You are kidding me.
No, they're not playing the quarterback because they want to redshirt him.
They could knock Bama out of the playoffs, and they're going to how great would it be for Jackson Arnold to knock Bama out of the playoff?
To beat him twice?
Yes, Oh, Caleb DeBoer does not want to see Jackson Arnold. And unfortunately, Chief T-Bird, you're right. It would be totally OU as of late. Missouri's defense can play a little bit, Chris. They can. But guess what? Did Missouri play Ole Miss, Jay?
No.
Did Missouri play Tennessee, Jay?
No.
Thank you. Posers.
They're a good team. Missouri's a good team.
They're a good defense. They can run the ball really well.
I think they're a good team. They're a ranked team and be a ranked win. So you got to have to play well to win. If you play bad, you can lose this game. Period.
You can't play bad, Jay. You have to be peaking at the right time. I think OU's peaking some.
I agree. They're playing well right now, Jerm. So
bring the hammer, man. Bring the hammer early and often.
That's right.
Hey guys, thanks for watching tonight. Jen Kane, I know you said night, but if you still got your ears on, appreciate the super tonight. Appreciate it so much. Thanks for watching. And thanks to everyone in the chat and as the calls. It's been a good night as always here on the Sooner Surge. We'll be back again from outside looking in. This team's playoff started with Tennessee, so hopefully they keep that. Yeah.
It's playoffs.
We said on here 2 weeks ago the playoffs have begun. And I think that's a mentality they've taken. Guys, have a terrific Tuesday. It's going to get a little chillier here, but Thanksgiving's coming around the corner. Guys, we're so thankful for you guys. Early Thanksgiving. Our gratitude is endless for the Surgeaholics. So thanks so much for riding with us each and every night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Boomer.
Sooner.